Hey guys, what's up? Sorry for the long wait for the video. A lot of people were asking me to do a response video to Phantom 25, and I've just been so busy with schoolwork over the past week or so that I just haven't had time to sit down with my webcam and to do a video. Sorry for the glasses and the glare as well. My contacts were not behaving this morning, so I had to take them out. But so yeah, so to get to the review. Um, Gen 25. I thought it was absolutely wonderful. I thought Roman and Sierra were magical. Hadley Frazier's version of Raul, which a lot of people were talking about, I saw on Twitter and Tumblr and Facebook, he was fantastic. I like that he was a little bit meaner than Raul usually is. He makes more sense with the Raul character in Love Never Dies. A lot of people don't like Love Never Dies. If you've seen any of my videos, you know that I do like Love Never Dies. But anyway, it makes more sense. He was a lot more aggressive. And I'm trying to think of what one person said. I can't remember where I saw it, but it was like, he was less poor Christine, let me help you, and more Christine, get your act together. So I like that. I really liked his version of Raul. And my friend Jesse, who I've mentioned a lot in my videos, he was saying how, Raul seems more like, hey, I'm a rich guy and dating this really pretty, beautiful, this really pretty chorus ballet girl. Will be fun. So let me see if I can date her. And he didn't seem like a little sarcastic. It didn't seem like the Raul who was truly interested in Christine because he knew her from a young age and because he just really, really liked her. At first, it seemed like he just wanted to try it out. And then at the end, of course, on the final layer scene, when he goes to rescue Christine, you can see that he actually cares for her. And I love at the end, somebody else mentions too, that even after the Phantom let Christine go, he was still like trying to fight his way towards the Phantom to do something to him, but Christine was pulling him back. Alright, so first I'm going to talk about the things I didn't like about it. The most of the things I didn't like about it didn't have to do with the show itself. It had to do with like the setup. I think because it was at Royal Albert Hall and the stage was not set up for everything that Phantom needs, and there were some things wrong with it. Like in the beginning, when the chandelier, in the very beginning, after they have the auction, and sorry, that was my phone. If you heard that, right after they have the auction, and and if you've seen the play in the movie, the chandelier, it lights up and floats to the top of the opera house, and then goes back towards the back of the opera house, and then it goes back in time. Well, this chandelier, it just went up, and that was it. Like, it just went up very, very slowly, and that was it. So, like, I mean, I got what they were trying to do, but like I said, maybe because it was in the Royal Albert Hall, and they couldn't have everything done that was supposed to be done with the Phantom that happened. I don't know, but that kind of got on my nerves. And then again, towards the end of Act 1, the chandelier is supposed to drop at Christine's feet, and she's supposed to faint. That didn't happen either. It just kind of went back towards the center in the front of the audience, and then it just like the lights started on and off, and then it went completely dark in the whole building, and that was it. So I had a few problems with that. And Music of the Night. First of all, Music of the Night. Let me talk about what's good about Music of the Night. Ramin, Music of the Night, he like made you like believe in music. Like, especially my favorite part is when he said, silently the senses abandon their defenses. He said a lot more magical than I just said it. But it was like wow, like he made you want to go, oh my god, I want to be Christine and feel music and like he really did a great job with this song. Like, even after I watched it the first time, I still found a way to go back and watch Music of the Night again. But yeah, so the part between, well, in the play, what happens is right before the end of the song, and he says, "You alone can make my song take flight." I think I said it right. Yeah, "You alone can make my song take flight." I probably said it just too fast. Anyway, Christine is supposed to look at the doll that is a exact replica of herself, and in the play, the doll jumps out, it scares her, and she faints. In the movie, she just looks at the doll and she faints. In the play, there was no doll, so she just looked at the Phantom and she fainted. Like, it was just like, Like, okay, but like, why did they not have a doll? Like, I know the doll's not that important, but it kind of brings home the idea even more that he's so obsessed with this girl that he made a doll replica of her. And who knows what he was doing with that doll before he actually revealed himself to her. So yeah, the doll wasn't there. She just looked at him and fainted. It was really, really cute because when she looked at him and fainted, well, excuse me, let me go back. Like, he finished saying a line, he touched her shoulder, she turned around, and I guess his just image was too much for her, and she fainted, fell into his arms, and he was like, oh my god, she fell into my arms. Oh my god, this woman fell into my arms. Like, it was so freaking adorable. Oh my god. So yeah. Another funny part about that, after he sung Music of the Night, Ramin did, he got the most applause, I think, out of the entire show. And people were screaming and hooping, and they were doing it for like a straight 2 minutes. And then that ends, and you just hear the Phantom, or Ramin rather, just honking down on the organ just really, really loud. And it's like, how does Christine not wake up to that? But then she wakes up to the monkey playing Masquerade really, really low. Like, that was kind of funny. But, didn't have too many problems that the chandelier had a problem with. The doll not being in Music of the Night I had a problem with. I think there was something about point and overturn that I had a problem with. I can't remember. I think it was just, I don't know. What the heck was it? Oh, it was, I don't remember if this happens in the play because I've only seen the play twice. But after Christine reveals that it's the Phantom playing Don Juan instead of Piangi, and we don't know if Piangi is dead yet, she takes the hood off of his face, and then she runs in the corner, or does he run in the corner? I think he runs in the corner. I can't remember. Somebody runs in the corner, and he starts singing a few lines from All I Ask of You, and then she walks up to him and then rips his mask off. Like, does he go stand in the corner for a few seconds in the play? I don't remember that. I just thought that was a little awkward. Like, I know they have to separate and that she's scared. I get that, but it's like, why does somebody have to run in the corner, and why is there running around going on? Because she has to then walk back and rip his mask off. That was weird. But the final layer scene was really, really good and really, really creepy. I don't think I have much to say about that because the final layer scene is awesome, and no matter in what form of the Phantom that you see it in. I really like how at the end, after he let her go and Christine came back to give him the ring, that she came back and he said, Christine, I love you. And then she was kissing his hand and she was crying, and it was just, wow. I don't remember her crying in the play or in the movie. In the movie, she was like, here, take the ring, bye. But I'm pretty sure in the play she just gives him the ring back. Like, she looks at him, but she doesn't cry. And yeah, see, like, she gave the ring back, kissed his hand, and then she was crying. And as she was walking up the steps, she looked back at the Phantom one more time, and then walked up to Raoul, and then they sung All I Ask of You again. But yeah, I really like that she looks back because it makes sense that I'm not sure how far apart the end of the Phantom and their wedding day is, Christina Raoul's wedding day is, but it makes more sense now. Her looking back and kind of thinking, oh, maybe I'm not really making the right decision. And then the night before her wedding, she goes ahead and sleeps with him for Love Never Dies. That makes a hell of a lot more sense than the original Phantom does, because in the original Phantom, you kind of got the idea, like, alright, she appreciated him as a father figure and as a tutor, but maybe not relationship lover-wise. But that kind of makes you think, oh, well, maybe she did have feelings for him, because she kind of felt bad for leaving him. So maybe she was second-guessing herself. So that makes a lot of sense. I'm trying to think. Like, I didn't have that many problems with the show. I just wanted to point out the things I thought were important. I was watching somebody else's review, and they said Meg was one of the most useless characters in the show. I kind of get that feeling too. I don't know why she was there. Like, I get that she's been in the show for 25 years since the beginning, so she has to be in Phantom 25. But like, I don't know. I feel like she was more. I mean, she's a hell of a lot more useful in Love Never Dies, of course. But Like, what was her importance besides being Christine's best friend? She doesn't really start anything or make anything important. Like the thing I hate about Meg in the play and in Phantom 25, this is something else I want to point out, is that she's always the one to go when something pops off. She goes, "Oh my God, it's the Phantom." Well, no shit, it's the Phantom. The play is called The Phantom of the Opera. This dude, according to Carlotta, has been doing crazy thing around the opera house to the cast and everybody else who just works in the opera house for the past 3 years before he reveals himself. So no shit, it's the Phantom of the Opera. Like, why does it always have to be her to go, "Oh my God, it's Phantom"? Oh shit! Like, no crap, it's him. Like, you don't have to point that out. We're not idiots. I know the play and its Phantom was supposed to be dramatic, but come on. If you watch one of my earlier videos, I talked about how A Love Never Dies, how they have beautiful, and then beauty underneath, back to back. And I feel like it's kind of redundant because if the Phantom's such a genius, why does it take him 2 entire songs to figure out that Gustave is his son, not Raoul's? Like, it's like her just saying, "Oh my God, it's the Phantom," is kind of how I feel about those 2 songs. Like, that, just pick one song to explain that is the Phantom's kid. Or you probably didn't even need the 2 songs or a song. You probably could have went, "When were you born? How musically talented are you?" Something along those lines, and he probably would have figured it out. I'm a fan of Love Never Dies, but just those 2 songs being back to back, anyway. So yeah, Meg felt kind of useless. I love Madame Gary. She runs things, doesn't she? I love how in the beginning, when the original opera owner comes in and he brings in Andre and Furman and he's trying to get everybody's attention and nobody's listening, and then he says Madame Gary, and then she just pokes down her staff twice and everybody pays attention. Like, I love Madame Gary. I didn't like her so much in the Phantom movie, but I loved her in Phantom 25. She was the greatest. Of course I love Ramin and Sierra. Ramin killed every song, of course, and Sierra, she's growing in her musical talent, so she doesn't have to be powerful in every song. But in Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again, wow, like she did such a great fucking job with that song. Oh my God, I can't wait till the DVD comes out. It just went on pre-order for America like maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So, I already pre-ordered it. I'm just waiting for it to be sent to my mailbox. I cannot wait to watch it over and over and over again. But yeah, those were my major problems and likes of Phantom 25. I'm sorry that the video took so long. Like I said before, I've just been so busy with school that I didn't have a chance to actually sit down and do the video. If anybody has anything else they would like me to point out or talk about, or think something I missed, you can leave a comment on this video or leave a video comment. A lot of people have just been sending messages to my inbox asking me, "Can you talk about this?" or "Why haven't you talked about that?" or stuff like that. And a lot of people have been just leaving regular text comments, which is fine. Either or is fine. I just want to address everything that people think should be addressed about Phantom 25 and Phantom in general. So, just another tidbit before I end the video. My Phantom Tumblr blog is still going strong. I have a lot of followers, a lot of people reblogging my stuff, which I appreciate. Thank you very much. I'll put the link in the bottom bar, and I'll put my Twitter link in the bottom bar. That's about it. Like I said, if there's anything you want me to talk about that I didn't talk about, please let me know, and I will do so. Unless it's about Meg. Then she was really pointless. Unless somebody wants to prove to me why she was so heavily important in Phantom 25 specifically. I'm not talking about Love Never Dies or the original play or the movie, but I'm talking about Phantom 25. If somebody can prove to me why she was a useful character in this play, I would love to hear your argument, and then maybe I'll rethink what I just said. Anyway, that's about it. I will see you guys soon. Oh, the glare in my glasses is horrible. Sorry. I will see you guys soon, and have a good weekend. And if you didn't pre-order Phantom 25 on DVD or Blu-ray, do it. Why wouldn't you have done it? If you're a real Phantom fan, you would have done it already. Okay, guys. Peace.